Okay, let's hit upper body and abs. Knees up, swing the arms. Got some fun moves, challenging moves. Wherever you're at, beginner or advanced, there are modifications that will work for you, so stay with us. The biggest modification is lower your weight if it gets too hard. And of course, if you're more advanced and it is easy, up and over, you're gonna need to increase your weight. That's a good thing. You should always be challenging yourself. So if it's become easy, think about getting more weight. Knees up. You're just starting out. Some of these exercises, you may need to put the weight down and just use gravity. That's okay too. Gravity creates resistance against your body as it moves. Good. Let's reach out and kick, arms back. Give me a hamstring curl on the lower body. Pull, push, warming up that chest. I am starting with light weights, going down into a deadlift with a raise. So you're down in that deadlift position. You're gonna raise your weight like this, and then it comes down out to a fly. So, down here, raise, fly. Are you ready? Here we go, around the clock. Nice raise, bring it down, and fly. If you need to take a rest, just gonna stand up, take a breath, and then come back down and join us. If the weight gets too heavy and you don't have anything lighter, put the weight down. Gravity's pulling on your arms here. That's why 5 pounds in my hands is very heavy right now. As I do my fly, I'm squeezing my back. Rest, good. All right, I am going to challenge myself. I'm going to my medium weights. It's a tough one. All right, I may regret this, but we're gonna come right here, make a 90-degree angle, we're gonna press. Bring it down. Open the arms and press. Okay, follow me. Right here, ready, press it. Bring it down. Squeeze the shoulders in the back and press. Squeeze the shoulders in the front and press. Feel that? Oh yeah. We are holding this weight up the entire time, never resting these arms or shoulders. So it's intense. Put your weight down and do the move without it if you need to. And know that my arms are shaking. But when we shake and when it burns, we're making change. So if you're not shaking and burning right now, I want you to increase your weight. I know I say it over and over and over again. All right, I'm going back to my lighter weight. This is a lot of shoulder in this first round. I'm gonna hold the weight up to the side, going down with one arm and up, and then we'll do the other arm. So again, holding this weight up almost the entire time. It's a little wrist here. Now we're holding it up there while the other arm goes. You're gonna feel this come down into your arms as well. The shoulder kind of connects to that bicep. Drop your shoulders here, relax your neck. Don't do this, okay? I caught myself bringing that up because that helps, right? You kind of feel like that. It helps in the moment, but it doesn't help later on. You got a really sore neck. Keep going, come on. Whew. One more on the other side, balance ourselves out. There we go, ooh, roll that out. Okay, I'm gonna keep the weight a little closer to the body this time, thank goodness. Going back to my mediums. Do a high row. So think about having, like if you had a bar, you pull it up, elbows lead. Wrists don't turn here. Elbows lead, and that takes it into the top of the shoulder. You're gonna take a slow time down. So pull, take it down, 4, 3, resist this. Pull it up, pull, down, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull, 4. Okay, heavy, right? 2, 1. Think about that bar. And the upper shoulder, top of the shoulder. There's the front and the back. And right now, we're just drilling into that upper shoulder. Whew. Keep burning, come on. weights again. We've got those long levers, weight away from the body. I'm going to do a palms face me, raise all the way overhead. Bring it down at the bottom, start to warm up those biceps, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, come on. We have our ab focus here. Next, so we'll give this area a little bit of a rest, although it does play a part in what we're going to do. Just a little teaser for you. And you should feel the shoulders burning. Not a lot, I mean, shouldn't be to the point where you're in pain, but you should feel them struggle. 10 more seconds, come on. Last one, finish it with me. Finish the curl. There we go. All right, I'm grabbing one medium weight. We are gonna do a halo because we are angels getting our work done here. You're gonna hold your weight. Wide stance, a little bend in your knees, a lot of rotation in the core. Up and around, down, and then we go back up the way we came, okay? Over your right shoulder, here we go. Up and around, twist, and down, over your left shoulder. Really, really rotate through that core as you come around. Your hips are opposing where the weight is. And you got a rest coming, so give me all you got. Last one, bring it back, and 30-second rest. We made it through the first round, 4 rounds. Next we have a bicep curl, and we're gonna add just a little tempo work to it. So we're gonna come up with 3, down to 3. 1, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Slowing it down, making this muscle work, keeping it contracted longer as we move through this slow pace. Ready? Breaks over. 3. Elbows in. Bring it down. 3. Resist this. 2. 1. Bring it up. 3. 2. 1 and down. 3. 2. 1. Keep going at that pace. Squeeze the bicep at the top. See, squeeze, and I don't mean the weight, I mean the bicep. Right here. Squeeze it. Resist it down. Hands are loose on my weight, but I'm squeezing the bicep at the top. There's a tendency to squeeze the weight as well. I want you to really focus on making sure you're not doing that. Protect those wrists. And rest. Good. Okay. Now combine your shoulders. You ready for shoulders again? I can't believe I just said that we're going to do that, but we are. We're going to curl up here. Arnold press, it's called. Rotate, shoulder rotation. And back down. Release the curl. Okay? 3 seconds. Here we go. Curl it up. We want to do this shoulder work right here, this rotation, rotator cuff. Shoulder floats in there, and it moves in every direction. It's the most mobile joint in your body. It's also very easy to injure it, especially this rotator cuff. So, by having a strong rotator cuff as we age, you're going to avoid injury. I know all about shoulder injuries. I was rear-ended as a stoplight and a seatbelt over my shoulder. Completely tore my rotator cuff. That's the impact that I had come at me. So I went through some serious rehabilitation, ultimately surgery. Enough shots, none of it worked, but the surgery did. And now I have a bionic shoulder, but I need to keep it safe. Okay, palms towards me, up across. And down. Elbows stay in here. It's not like this, okay? Keep that upper arm still. Bring it up across and down. We're hitting the bicep at an angle. When we do that sort of work, what we're doing is we're sculpting the muscle. So, we do a bicep curl, palms towards me, curl, curl, curl. Yes, working that bicep. But you're working part of it more than the rest of it. So, by doing this other type of work, you really get that shape. Don't get bigger, right? We know that. You have to be lifting some serious weight right now for going to get bigger. You will get more sculpted and more tone. Finish the other side with me. And rest. Good. Okay. This is one time I'm going to use my heavier weight. I've got my 12. Going into a deadlift type of move. I've got my foot back in a kickstand and beginners stay right here. But if you can come down and balance, row, up and use your kickstand. Okay? So weight is on the side of the leg that is lifting. Your kickstand leg. Okay? It's hard. Abs are tight. Standing knee is slightly bent. Rowing. Come on up. Getting core here. I hope you feel that. Balance. Work. I want you to work your balance. I'm cheating. I'm grabbing my fireplace there a little bit. You need a chair. Or if you really feel you're losing your balance, like I just did, you come right here. I do try some of this balance work that I put in these videos, because as we age, we really need to work our balance. You probably know somebody who's fallen when they were older, and maybe you've known somebody who fell and was never quite the same again. We want to avoid that, okay? Are you ready? Go to the other side. My mom was that person who fell. She fell over a cat, fell over her cat, and shattered, literally shattered her leg. And she was never well again. It was really sad. And she was not somebody who exercised. She wasn't heavy, but she didn't eat right. A lot of processed foods and sugars. Loved her sugar. Just like I love my sugar, but I watch it. I don't have apple pie for breakfast. So, by not having that strength, grab your other heavy weight. You're challenging yourself here. We're going to do hold this weight up, contract it, shoulder blades squeeze, down and up, down and up. All right? So back to my little story. I tell this on occasion because I just want you to understand that I mean what I say. I want you to protect your health and your balance. My mother shattered her leg, but I really have to believe that had she been strong and had her stabilizers and core been strong, she possibly might not have even fallen. But if she had fallen, she had good muscle structure, I don't think she would have shattered her leg like she did. She might have broken it. Not saying you won't get hurt, but keep going. But that hurt, that fall, might not be as bad. All right, let's start this one out with a medium weight and a swing through twist. All right, we're gonna work that core. Toes are towards me. Weight is far out from the body. Sitting back, bending the knees or not. As you come up, you're gonna twist. So you're gonna feel this come across here. All right. If you're not squatting, hinge and come up. All right. Ready? Or that? Because we're on the clock. Swing it down. Come up. Rotate. Other side. I actually meant to put this at the end of the last circuit, and I messed up. So, put it here. I actually did exercise for the beginning of this circuit at the end of the last circuit. It happens. So we just recover and change it up. You're still going to get all the moves. Just not going to end the second circuit with a core move. Your core worked all through that. All right, grab your chair. Medium weight. You're going to do a row, start to work into that tricep, back of the arm. Problem area we like to work. You're going to roll the weight to your waist. Lift it back, bring it in, and put it down. Okay? Deep breath. Exhale. Here we go. Hold, kick it back. So we're still working that back area from the last circuit. As we moved out of biceps into back. Now we're moving out of back into triceps. with me. Bend in your knees. It's starting to burn. There it is. I just looked at the clock. Did you see me bail on that? All right. Sorry about that. I did. I bailed a second early. I try not to do that. But I just glanced and I just stopped because I saw it was at 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get ready to go your other side. Remember, nice flat back, a little bend in those knees. Right? You don't have to lock in the knees. Here we go. Pull it up, kick it back, and move my foot in a little bit so I don't hit my leg with my weight as it goes back. The shoulders square to your mat. The shoulder that's working here, the arm that's working. Don't lift that shoulder to help that weight. Wait a minute, come on. And rest. Excellent. Okay. Moving the chair. We're going to take the weight up overhead. Stand with triceps. A little fun move here. We did this in one of the videos a couple weeks ago. We're going to bring the weight up, extend, chop to one side. Bring it all the way up. Then we'll chop the other side. Ready? Elbows towards me. Extend it. Then chop to the side of the body. Up. Extend. Chop. Good. Twist with that. Right there. Twist. From the hips. Into the core. The core is the front and back of your torso. So think about it. The back's working here with that twist. Your obliques, which are waistline, and then your obliques come in here, your inner obliques. So that twisting rotation, that helps pull everything in. So we like that. Okay, weight is right here. We're gonna crunch the leg raise. You're hitting your glute with this. I know we did glutes earlier this week. Work a little oxygen into them, but also this works the lower back. So crunch, lift, feel the lower back right there. As you work the glute, which really leads right into your core, consider it part of your core because it's part of your torso. In core, we tend to think of this area, but it really is from your chest down to your hip bones, and then from the back of the shoulders down to your glutes. You're crunching here. Pull that belly button in. Pull it in. Make it work. And rest. All right, shake out the arms, holding that weight up there. And go to your other side. Really unilateral move here, meaning working one side of the body up the head, and then the other. So I really want you to focus on pulling that ab nice and tight, and then bringing that leg up and making that glute work. Ready? Here we go. Crunch it. Abs tight. Glute tight. Abs. Glute. And smile because you got a rest coming, and one more circuit and you're done. These targeted 30-minute workouts really got to become kind of a staple on my channel, I think, because everyone is loving. I have not had one person say, I don't like 30-minute workouts. Loving the workout, it fits into their day. By targeting upper body and abs, the entire 30 minutes we're spending on that area. So we'll have full body for sure, but we're going to keep having some of these targeted workouts. I think they're really beneficial. All right, we are going down to your floor, and we are going to be doing some fun stuff. Keep telling yourself that, okay? I'm moving some weight over here. We are going to start with a push-up, shoulder down. So we're going to push up from our knees, down and up, punch here, tap, tap. All right, here we go. Now the elbows head back. We're not doing a super tight push-up. You just don't go straight out to the side, okay? It takes it out of your chest. Come back, kind of like an upside down V. You can do these on your toes. Go for it. As I mentioned earlier, my shoulder rebuild has me not doing that. Sometimes we have to do these modifications to keep our body safe. I want to come back tomorrow. So never feel bad about having to modify. Okay, don't feel bad about that. Because you're here and you're doing the work, and that's what matters. And if you're modifying, you're still getting the work. Just in a little different way. Okay, chest press. So, as you're holding a bar, we're going to press it up, and then one weight. Overhead, up, and down. Here we go. Push. Holding that weight up isometrically while the other one goes over and up. And other side. This is hard. Remember the lever talk. Think about it. Pulling on the weight and your arm overhead. So working chest, shoulders, a little bit of upper lat. Triceps are probably talking to you a little bit from that last circuit. I hope. That's the goal. Down. Almost there. Ooh, okay. Now the fun part. All right. Let's set up for a tricep push-up. If you've never been here before, maybe you've never done this before. This arm, top arm, plant it. Other arm, grab it under. Those of you that have been here before are groaning right now, I know. Do what you can. When I started, I did 3 or 4, all right? Pushing the body weight up with that tricep and down. So, think about it. You're lifting the upper body with your tricep, the smallest muscle group in the body. So, if you need to take a rest, take a rest. Just don't stop, okay? I want you to work to the point where it's really burning before you rest, because that's when the change happens. But don't just quit, okay? Take the rest. I promise. I really did 3 or 4 when I first started 20 years ago. This was a move that was in Tammy Lee Webb. She was cool. She was a trainer. On one of her DVDs. And the first time I did it, I said what you may be saying right now. You've got to be kidding me, right? I said it too. Practice, just like anything. You don't get in a car first time at 50 and a half years old and know what to do. You have to practice. Just like anything. You're not a good artist unless you practice. You need a little artistic ability, sure, but practice, it's what makes you really good at something. We all have what we need to do exercise. We have our body. Take care of it, please. It's the only one you got. You get to live in it. And part of that is you have to live in it, right? So why not take care of it? Alright, those are over. You're welcome. Alright, let's bring it on over on our back again. We're going to a fly with a tricep skull crusher. So, let's go ahead and bring the feet in, hips up. Hold the core tight. Right? Weight is here. Drop to a fly. Bring it up. Either side of the head. Extend. If the lower body is too much, come down here. Just keep your hips on the ground at the beginning. Just focus on the fly. Elbows to the ceiling. Extend the weight up. And bring that core move in. Do it. But only if you feel like your form is good on your upper body and you are in control, okay? Burning upper body right now. I love it. Interesting. I hope that we are on a final exercise, and we are. Use one weight. It's a toughie. You can do this on your knees, and I will probably join you on your knees because of my back surgery. I have to protect my core, and these high planks are hard because we're going to one hand. I'm going to pull this through, put the hand down, reach with the other, pull it over. Ready? Here we go. Now, I'm trying to keep my hips square to the ground, and I'm trying to keep my body like an ironing board, nice and flat. All right? If you're up here, You feel like your hips are in the air. I'd rather be here with your knees back. You don't be up here, all right? You're just keeping your abs up. But if you can bring your knees back a little bit, I can feel my abs right now. Find what works. Maybe do a few here. That's what I will do. And then we'll rest. And gradually building up my core strength again. It's gradual as much as I work on core. It is gradual. Oh, how do you feel? You made it. Congratulations. You're still here with me. Awesome job. Awesome, awesome work. Okay, let's just hands and knees. Round and flatten your back. And I know I'm not rounding very much. Brace on, it won't let me. I take one arm, reach up, stretch the chest, bring it in underneath your body, and a little bit of body weight on this, not too much. All right, just stretching from almost the waist, up the back, into the shoulder, into the back of the arm. And up, let's go the other way, reach up, bring it under. Find where you're getting that stretch. Deep breaths. Bring that oxygen in. Muscles happy. And what are you going to do today? You're going to drink a lot of water. All right? I know that's so hard. Toes in, knees out. Hands high over your head here. I want you to feel this stretch come down your back. One of the hardest daily tasks for my clients is getting enough water. And same with me. Putting your hands behind your head, body weight down on those triceps. It is really, really hard to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. But it's what you should be doing. It's what your body needs. And kind of the bonus, it's coming up on our knees. Kind of the bonus part of that, roll your shoulders, is that, keep going. Often, when we feel hunger, we're actually thirsty because we don't drink enough water, we just don't. So we're jumping over. So, by drinking more water, you help curb hunger, which is a nice little added bonus if you're trying to lose weight, or at least keep your weight in check, right? As we age, we all know it, we're over 40 here. Some of us like me are going to turn 60 this year. And clasp your hands behind your back and roll your shoulders back. As we age, take it from me, from 40 on, push these out. You definitely have a different metabolism. So, you need to, palms up, thumbs back. You need to really do all you can to curb that hunger and to eat right. Eat good food, roll your shoulders. And then roll in the other direction. Just bring them forward and back, and forward, and back. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. We'll put it in your library. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Love having more subscribers. There's nothing better. Deep breath. Exhale. Then waking up and finding out you've got people that have subscribed the day before. Deep breath. Happened today. I was like, yay, welcome. And I don't necessarily know who you are. I just know that we have a new subscriber. Some woman has joined our group and is ready to be fab and fit over 40. Thank you for joining me. We will see you next time. Have a great day.